Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
What exactly does marketing mean?
Now you want us to go back to marketing 101, which is so basic. Okay. Since you've asked the question, I will attempt to answer it. I mean, you have consumers, and I guess we are all consumers one way or the other. I think the job of marketing is to ensure that they meet the demands and desires of all the consumers, and the demands can vary from whatever you want to talk about. It is the responsibility of the marketer to ensure that they deliver to you as a consumer exactly what you are looking for. If you want a speed car, for example, it is the job of the marketing person to conceive it and then, of course, interact with the technology people to come about with that kind of speed car. If you are looking for technology, and if that's what the consumers want, it is the job of the marketing people to put together what the trends are and then, of course, get the technological expert to bring it to life. So, but like I said, this is basic marketing, and if we want to stretch it far, it's deep. Thank you.
All right. So, what is the importance of marketing? To any business endeavor or in any business endeavor. Why must any business person pay attention to marketing?
Marketing is not only about business person. I mean, all of our life, we are all marketing people, one way or the
Okay.
other. Assume before you married your wife, you applied some measure of marketing to be able to, get her. Similarly, now talking specifically about businesses. At the end of the day, it is not for you to sit down in your office and to create ideas and to create products or brands and push it out in the marketplace. No. The successful businesses and successful marketing organizations, first of all, the starting point is that you understand what your consumers are looking for. And it is through that understanding, that basic understanding of what consumers want, then you start to, innovate in terms of bringing a new idea, a new product. Are those that have been able to adapt and to adjust and to innovate in line with the trends of the consumers.
Interesting. So, how did you get involved with marketing?
Okay, now that's an interesting question. Well, my first degree was never in marketing. I read economics, but when I did my MBA, yes, the major was marketing. But at that time, I wasn't even sure what exactly I wanted, whether to be a marketing person or an economist or a teacher or the rest of it. And then, of course, there was this opportunity that came. Nigerian Breweries advertised for a brand management position, and I applied. I passed through all the interviews. I was absorbed into the marketing department. I found it interesting, and that's it. That's how I became a marketing man all my life. And I can tell you, I would not trade it for any other profession.
Interesting. Now, this love that you have for marketing, what would you say has sustained it for over 30 years now? What has kept it going?
Okay, let's look at it this way. Marketing is so diverse and so dynamic, and if you like, there's never a dull moment. Every moment is engaging, and of course, especially when you are dealing with consumers, and you know that's the most uncertain thing in life. Even if you look at your family relationship, you are not even sure of how your partner is going to wake up the next morning, whether in a good mood or not so good mood. So you can now take that further and look at the brand that is having to address the needs of thousands and millions of consumers. And especially in a very dynamic world where trends, fashion is changing every single day. It keeps you ever busy trying to understand these consumers on a daily basis and trying to meet their needs on a daily basis. That in itself can be challenging, but I can tell you it's also fun because dealing with people can be both challenging and fun. And I'll tell you, in the 30 something years that I've been in marketing, I've found both challenging and fun for me. And like I said, I would, if I were to be challenged to say if you were to choose your profession again, all over again, I definitely would choose marketing.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, anybody who wants to have a taste of success as a marketer and then marketing, what does the person do?
No, and now there's no silver bullets. There's no silver bullets to say this is what you must do, and then if you do it, you'll be successful. But what is important, and I think this applies to many aspects of our business life or even private life. First of all, you must have a mission for yourself as a marketing person. What do you want to achieve? And then once you have defined those goals, then you must pursue them. You must be steadfast. You must be persistent, because even though I said that marketing can be fun, I can tell you along the way, with all the challenges that come, if you are not steadfast, you can easily fall by the wayside and say, okay, yeah, I'm tired, and you push away the idea. And I can tell you, my career in Nigeria, there were brands that some people already got tired of and say, okay, let's drop it. But the company never wavered, they persevered, and I can tell you, some of such brands are doing brilliantly today. So part of success factor is that you must, first of all, you have to be sure what you are doing. And if you are sure what you are doing, you have to be committed and you have to be persistent. And then if it requires commitment in terms of finances, you must be ready to commit finances into the project.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, of all the marketing drives, that you have led, which one is the most memorable and why?
That's a difficult one because, like I said, every moment has been quite interesting. I mean, my marketing career has been quite interesting. Now you are putting a gun to my head to pick out one, but let's put it this way. I think perhaps what I was involved with, and I'm not saying I'm the only one that did it as a group, that I would say stands out, and I still, remember with nostalgia, is the relaunch of Star in the year 2000, where we changed the company. I can tell it was quite an experience. It was something that had never been done in the country. I was involved. I learned from it, and memories of what we did to get it, to be what it was in terms of the outstanding success. Because I can tell you, having to spend billions then, you are talking of 2000 now, having to spend billions to crush bottles and bring in new bottles, it was thought crazy. So there was a lot I learned as a person from that process. And I think if you're asking me what is the most profound thing I've taken part in, I think that was one of it.
Interesting.